What's up, guys? It's Joe from JS Bladecraft, bringing you some wine and some cheer for the upcoming new year. I'm bringing you my last cuts of 2023. I want to see if I can actually even get this in and posted before the new year comes in. If not, you'll see this on New Year's Day. It is what it is. But these are the last cuts of 2023, and I'm going to actually give you a nice treat today. Is with this sword right here, which, let me put my wine down. This particular sword, this is the Huawei DOTANUKI sword. This is by far, in 2023, even beyond 2023, this is my finest fit and finish sword. I think in terms of how this sword is put together, the fit and finish, the quality of this sword is probably the best that I have in my collection at this point, other than me maybe going with Multihara or Evolution blades, which I don't have. But this is definitely one of the finest, and I have not really done any cutting with this sword, and I figured, you know what, let me give you guys a little treat. Let me show you the factory sharpness, because I have not touched this edge whatsoever. This is, if you can see it in the light, I know it's dark right now, it's a beautiful, thick DOTANUKI blade. If you guys don't know what DOTANUKI blade, this blade was made to cut torsos. It's a very tough and rigid, thicker than normal blade. Look at that beautiful copper habaki. I mean, guys, I want you to basically look at the full review I did on this sword, because this sword is absolutely a marvel in terms of how they put this thing together. Huawei makes amazing, amazing swords. It even looks good in the light over here with the hamon and all that. But it's a beautiful fit and finish, very well put together sword, tight to Tsukamaki. Everything is really screaming ultra high quality. Look at that Koiguchi. You've never seen a Koiguchi done as clean as this is here. And you should see the tang and everything, how it looks like. I'm going to put a link to the full review of this sword, because this sword is really a marvel. So I am giving you a treat, because I'm going to give you some of my first ever cuts with this DOTANUKI Huawei. Given it's going to be some water bottles, hopefully I can kind of cut them straight, because I'm a little drunk, but we'll see how it works out. So we'll call this a drunken cutting session via Matthew Jensen. So let's get to it. Like I tell you guys, this thing is so much fun to cut with. I can't believe I never cut with this thing before. Now, some of you might be asking, why haven't I cut with the sword? Because they're very hard to get. I've been trying to preserve this edge just to keep it, in its best condition. If I decide I want to kind of sell this one day or pass it on or something like that, because it is a really hard sword to get, and it's a really wonderfully made sword, and it cuts like a dream. I mean, you saw some of those cuts where it was actually kind of going through the water bottles and just coming out the other side, and the water bottle wasn't even moving. I mean, this is kind of just a factory edge. I haven't touched this edge whatsoever. This came out of the factory as sharp and as beautiful and fine as it is now. It's a very good, beautifully cutting sword. Now, I'm going to give you 2 more water bottles, and then we'll kind of call it a wrap before I do any damage to the sword whatsoever in my current state. Freaking fantastic. What a great cutting sword. Imagine this should be an amazing tatami cutter. Look at that thing shine. That blade shine in the light. Beautiful. It's a great cutting sword, very strong. It's actually, I mean, it's a heavier sword, but it's pretty nimble. It's got bohi, as you can hear. The swish sounds beautiful. Handles really well, nothing loosening or tightening. Everything is still as tight as it was, and it's just it's a gorgeous sword. This is a great cutting sword, it really is. So guys, this is Joe from JS Bladecraft signing out, wishing you guys toasting to you guys, wishing you guys a very happy new year to come. I'll see you in the new year. Hope you enjoyed these last cuts of 23 with this very rare sighting of seeing me cutting with this Huawei sword. I know a lot of people have asked for it, so here it is. Here's some cutting with Huawei. Not very impressive stuff, but maybe I'll follow up with this one day, because it is too nice of a sword and too good of a sword not to be cutting with. So happy new year, guys. Cheers to all of you, and I'll see you in 2024. God bless everybody. Have a good night. Be safe. Ciao. Cheers.